friends, welcome back to another video tutorial produced by Stamping with Judy. This is where you can get information on how to contact me, and I would be happy to hear from you. The project we're doing in this video is this really fun direct-to-paper technique card, and I purposely created one that looks masculine because we tend to do too many feminine cards. The inside is simply stamped with a shadow of the tree, which you can stamp over with any kind of greeting, or you can write your own message. So this can be for birthday or Father's Day or whatever you need it for. The stamp sets we're using today are the Branched Out, which is from the Spring and Summer 2009 Occasion Mini, and the ever popular Baroque motif. And we're using this swirl image from the Baroque motif to create the look of wind. And several stamp pads. So all the dimensions and instructions are in the downloadable PDF. So the way to get started is to start with your Bashful Blue stamp pad, and you ink up your stamp and stamp the tree on the inside of your card, and you can ink it once and stamp off and then stamp it light. And then when you're done with that, you don't even have to clean your stamp, because you can then stamp the black image, and you can stamp off and clean it, but it doesn't take much with the Bashful Blue. So now we're going to begin our art piece by stamping the tree image with our classic basic black ink pad. And we're stamping the image over on the left side of the art piece because we want to create action in the fact that the leaves are blowing. So that part is fairly simple. Now here's how you create this beautiful background. We're using the small end of the stamp pad, and we're going to drag it on our cardstock, and we're going to create lines to make it look like it's raining. So this is how you start, and this is a new ink pad, so we're going to start light. Nice. So you come down and you just give this faint look about 2/3 down into your art piece, and let that set for a few minutes. And then we're going to stamp the Baroque motif image. So we put the Bashful Blue on here, and then we're going to stamp off. And we're going to stamp this image just lightly over that, and you barely see the swirl in there. In fact, it's so faint, I think I'm going to try it again. There, that's better. So now we have a little swirl in there. It's really faint, but you can see it in there. That creates the wind gusts. And yeah, I came up with that idea, and I thought it was pretty clever. So the next color we're going to add is always artichoke, and it's going to go across the bottom of your image, and we're just going to put a light layer of this in here. And that's probably enough artichoke. And then we're going to give it another color with the Not Quite Navy. And we'll come down here, add Not Quite Navy in here. See how that's building? And then we're going to brighten it up with Lucky Limeade, which is a new ink color. and that's all there is to it. And that's what we call direct paper. Now, we're going to add some leaves that are blowing in the wind using Cajun Craze. And this image is from the same branched out stamp set. And I'm going to start with the leaves that are falling on the ground and kind of build up. So here they are. They're in the tree, but they're blowing that way. And that's all you need for that. Now, I finished off the art piece by coming back with Always Artichoke and going around all the edges of the art piece to kind of give it a more finished look. And then I supplemented that with some more Not Quite Navy. And see how it's building and starting to really look good. So that's all you do, and you have this beautiful image. You add it to your layers, and you have this gorgeous card. Again, the inside is done, so you can stamp or write anything on it. And we thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you next time.